What is up, everyone? I'm Chris and we're Meliodas here, and today we're going to be doing part 11, or yeah, this will be our 11th one, our 2000 subscriber special, another part of a what if special on what if Goku travels to different universes. And today, this universe has been suggested for a long time, but what if Goku traveled to the 7 Deadly Sins universe? Now, I just want to say thank y'all all for the support and how we hit 2,000 subscribers. I just want to thank y'all so much for that. That's another milestone for us. So yet again, thank you. And you know what? Let's just get into the what if on what if Goku traveled to the 7 Deadly Sin universe. Time has passed as Goku is currently training at Beerus' planet with Whis, as Goku hasn't been to another universe in a long time, as he brings up the topic with Whis once more. Goku would ask Whis if he can go visit another universe to face more unique fighters. Whis would chuckle a little, not hearing Goku ask that for a while, and since it's been a long time, Whis would allow Goku to travel another universe. This gets Goku excited as he gets prepared to explore someplace new, as Whis would show Goku different options as Goku would pick one and be teleported to a new world. Goku would be flying around trying to find anyone, as then he senses the nearest power level as he started flying towards a group of power levels. He would run into a large green pig, which would be Hawk Mama. He would see a group of people, a short blonde kid, a giant lady, a smaller pig, and a gray hair lady. He would shout at them, trying to introduce himself, but then the giant lady would punch Goku, but Goku would catch the punch and throw it back at her, which would shock the giant lady. The short yellow hair kid would draw his sword, thinking it's another threat. Goku would try to apologize, saying that he isn't here to be anyone's enemy. As he tries to introduce himself again, Meliodas would introduce himself as well as his little group. Goku would see that wound that Meliodas has on his shoulder, which he got from his previous battle with Guilt Thunder. Goku would ask if Meliodas is okay, as Meliodas tells Goku not to worry as he heads indoors. Goku would talk with Diane, Elizabeth, and Hawk. He does even make a joke about cooking Hawk, but then Goku's eyes widen as he turns back to the house. Everyone would ask Goku what is wrong, as he then notifies everyone that he feels Meliodas' power has dropped. They don't really understand what he means, but they follow Goku as he rushes into the house to find Meliodas on the ground passed out. They would head into the same town as in canon, and would find Meliodas a doctor so that he can be hospitalized. Goku would stay by Meliodas as Elizabeth and Diane would have their same argument as normal. Then Goku and Elizabeth would be in the room with Meliodas as the doctor gives him the poison, which the others don't know yet. The doctor would then expose himself as Golgius would appear, telling Elizabeth that he would bring her back, but then Goku would try to stop him. Golgius would attack Goku, since he's never heard of Goku before and he just thinks he's a commoner. But when Golgius' sword hits Goku, it immediately shatters into pieces. Goku then begins to power up a bit, which pushes everyone back as he is upset that they poisoned Meliodas. Golgius does become afraid as he uses his invisibility to try to get away, but when he is stopped by Goku without any trouble. Goku is visibly upset, but he only knocks out Golgius as he says that he refuses to kill. But then he looks at the doctor, for the doctor to plead with Goku, saying that they forced him to do this since they have his daughter locked up. Goku can sense that he is telling the truth and forgives him. Elizabeth would be saddened that Meliodas is dead, but then Goku senses a little of Meliodas' energy as he looks over to see Meliodas is getting up slowly and practically fine. This shocks both of them, and they are glad that Meliodas is okay and alive. Goku would tell Meliodas everything that he has missed, and as they would go to the prison that the doctor's daughter is being kept at, and Meliodas would mention a fighter that would be incredibly strong for Goku to fight, as this excites Goku, as he asks for his name, as Meliodas would say his name is Bon. They would continue onwards their journey as they meet up with Diane, but then they do see that she is fighting in Holy Night, as Meliodas would say hi to her, but then she would start attacking as they had both fallen into the illusion. Goku would see right through this, as he is trained to not fall for mind tricks as he goes to try to stop both of them. Goku would teleport between both of them, catching their punches as he can sense out their strength. Goku tries to tell them to calm down, but then Goku sees Elizabeth going to a group of flies to save a kid. Or at least that's what Elizabeth sees. Goku would teleport in front of her before she can make it to the group of flies, telling her to stop. As Goku sends a huge pressure wave to the little boy, which sends him flying, and then the flies away as well. Elizabeth would be hitting Goku, screaming, "Why would he hurt a child?" but Goku would point out that it's one of the Holy Knights pulling off one of his tricks. Elizabeth would look again to see that the kid is transforming into a Holy Knight. Ruin would be shown as he gets worried because the blast destroyed his bell, which was the way he started the illusions. Ruin would be asking Goku who he is and how he is able to resist his magical illusions, as Goku just says that he trained himself not to fall for simple tricks like that. Ruin and Freyja, I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, would both try to attack Goku. Flies would go around Goku, but he would just turn Super Saiyan for a brief moment, and the aura alone was able to erase all the flies. Meanwhile, all of this, the others are watching in amazement on how powerful Goku is, as he is able to easily beat those Holy Knights on his own without any trouble. Goku would go back to base form, as Ruin would charge at him, but with a suppressed punch to the gut, Ruin is knocked out cold, as Goku teleports behind Freyja and knocks her out too. Everyone would be cheering Goku on, as Meliodas would go up to him asking how strong he is, and even offering Goku to join his group, as Goku would accept it. Goku would condemn the bravery that Elizabeth tried to do, as he offered her a little technique that she could learn that would help her defend herself in the future. The group would head to the prison where Ban is being kept at, as they all enter the prison. Meanwhile, outside the prison, the Holy Knights do cast a spell on the prison to attempt to trap the 7 deadly sins in the prison. Also, Goku had his own wanted poster, as he is now affiliated with the 7 deadly sins. They would free the Doctor's daughter, and Ben and Meliodas would have their little reunion. As this moment, Goku can sense their energy and thinks that they are really strong. Their fight would be cut off short, as Meliodas would then introduce Ban to Goku, as he tells Goku that Ban is really strong. Ban does underestimate Goku, thinking Goku isn't that powerful, but Meliodas asks Goku if he can show his power. Goku would smirk and start powering up slowly as the building began to rumble. Everyone would try to hold on as Goku is powering up, as Meliodas and Ban are amused by this power. Goku's hair began to stand up as he streams, transforming into a Super Saiyan state once more, which completely breaks the spell outside the prison and other parts of the prison. The Holy Knights are dumbfounded by this strength as they begin to running away, as the ground beneath them begins to crumble as well. Ban is stunned with this power, and it gets him excited as he wants to fight Goku right now. But then they needed to head back to the village to bring the daughter back, plus the prison was becoming very unstable after the burst of energy Goku released. Goku laughed as he just told everyone to hold on to him as they do so, and Goku instant transmission back to the village. They would all have their feast, and Goku would eat most of the food since he was starving, since he never ate in a while. Afterwards, the big feast, Goku would tell Ban to get ready for their fight as they would go out to begin their fight. Goku would power up into his Super Saiyan state as they would begin their brawl. Ban would dodge the first few hits, but Goku would hit him straight into the stomach, which would pierce through him. Goku would fall back, being worried that he just killed Ban, as Goku realized that Whis didn't weaken him this time as he powered down a little, but then Ban would heal back easily, as Goku is relieved that he didn't kill him, and Ban would show that he's immortal and cannot die as their fight continues. Goku is heavily suppressing himself, so he doesn't accidentally kill anyone. Their fight would be intense, even with Goku holding back, but then Meliodas would join in fighting Goku and teaming with Ban, which doesn't bother Goku much as he is happy with the challenge. Meliodas and Ban would try to coordinate their attacks, which would end up a success, hitting Goku a couple of times, but he would always be okay in the end. After a good while of fighting, Meliodas and Ban do start to get exhausted and admit defeat as they wonder what Goku's magical power would be. But Goku does say that he doesn't have any magical powers. This shocks everyone. He explains to the group that he's just trained to become this strong, which amazes them. Elizabeth would bring up the technique that Goku would teach her as he shows them a ki blast that forms around his hand as he explains what ki is. Goku would then demonstrate his Kamehameha wave, which does show to be extremely strong. He then states that there is another benefit with ki as he extends his hand to the tired Ban and Meliodas, giving them some of his energy, which gives them back their energy in an instant, which everyone is surprised as Goku seemed like he could heal others. Everyone would want to learn this as Goku would gladly do so tomorrow as they all rest up. In the morning while traveling, Goku teaches the others how to make their own ki sphere. Meliodas was able to form one. Elizabeth wasn't able to yet, but she was getting close, and Ban got frustrated so he quit. Later on they arrive at the deserted village, and Meliodas would open up his bar as normal, And Goku would help around and even try Meliodas' food, which he would think is good, because he eats anything and everything for him is good. Ban would meet King, as their fight would happen the same, and during their fight, Ban is able to shoot out a ki blast at King, accidentally sending him away. Goku senses this, and tells the others that Ban is fighting someone, as they all rush out to where Ban's location is, and they would see King again as normal. But then King would leave without saying a word. Goku would ask who he is, as Meliodas says that King was one of his members of his group. Everyone would continue to the group as they are all sent to the Necropolis, but midway of them being teleported to that world, Goku hears Whis' voice in his head, saying that he will be sent back to his world immediately, as it is urgent. As Goku is confused, but he has no time to say goodbye, so he can't really do anything as he just vanishes. When the others are in Necropolis, they don't see Goku and wonder why he also didn't get sent there. Goku then says thank you to Whis for letting him head to another universe, but Whis cut him off short, saying that something feels off. As Whis says that he has a bad feeling that something big and bad is going to happen since Goku traveled to all these different universes. Goku questioned Whis what he's talking about, as Whis says that something huge is coming towards them. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end off this part. We're leaving it off a cliffhanger because the next part of this special would be like it will be the last part of Goku going to different universes. Something big is going to go down that we're planning to do so in the future. So yeah, that's where we're going to end it off here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all think. We do plan to continue some of these as like a series, like Goku going to the My Hero universe, my One Piece universe. We plan on keeping that and, you know, do that later on. So based on which one y'all want us to continue, we will. And yeah, if you have any other what ifs, leave it down in the comments down below and we will reply to your comment. Anyways guys, thank y'all so much for all the support you've been giving us. It's been amazing and we're so grateful. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.